Sauce on me. I got drip. Flood the wrist. It's homage to the.
Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Unique. How y'all doing or whatever? How y'all doing or whatever? Hey. Hey kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Unique here on Unique Budgets, and on here we do cash stuffing, budgeting, paying off our debt, and mind our business, and not necessarily in those 4 orders, but baby, we do them 4 things, okay? Also, if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. Welcome back. What's up? Welcome back, y'all. And if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button, because over here we is trying to get our finances together, baby, and join the crew, because you know what? This could help you. All right, bars for bars. Come on. But it's a good day, y'all, because we are doing January 2024 budget. Oh my gosh, y'all. The year is ended. Well, the year's ended in about 3 days, but baby, the year is ended. Wow. But we are doing January 2024 budget, y'all. Oh my gosh, I am like flabbergasted. But you know what? What we're gonna do is we about to get into it, because baby, that's all you can do. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, y'all. So here I am on my monthly budget page, and as I said, this is for January 2024. That's crazy. That is crazy. But there's a lot that's happening in January for me. I get a pay bump. My check changed because I hit I don't know, like a long time in my career in the military, so I did get a slight pay increase there. And also the military is supposed to be increasing or base pays too, so there's going to be another increase there in January. So I literally, this is one of the new year for me is always like, girl, what we about to get paid? Because my anniversary of how long I've been in the military, which might give me a pay bump, happens in December, which affects my January pay. And also, like, it's the new year, so it's the new pay increase possibly. So that always happens in January. So January is always like weird for me in figuring out what my budget's gonna be. So that was the first thing for my budget. So this is literally off the dome. We gonna see what happens. And also, y'all, my mom bought this book. Isn't it gorgeous? It is gorgeous. My mom bought this book, Just a Thought, baby. And I'm also going to be showing you guys my sinking funds and cash envelopes, which I'm going to be doing in 2024, because girl, there is an update. There's an update, and I'm super excited to show y'all and tell y'all all about it. So before we get started, I don't really think there's no delay, so let's get started. So the first thing is my normal paycheck. So how do I do this again, y'all? I went on vacation. I just came back from vacation, and all of a sudden I'm acting like I don't know how to do my budget. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, y'all, because I'm acting like I don't know what's supposed to be on here. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's do this. So the first thing is my, actually, before I even start all this good jazz, let me write down all the things that are happening, and then I'll come back to y'all. Hold on. I have completed filling out all of the things. So I completed my income sources, my expenses, and my budget binder. So let's start on the sections, okay? So, zoom you guys out a little bit more. So for my income sources, y'all, my salary, like I said, is increasing, but it's not increasing like too much. So what I'm gonna budget for is just a slight increase, and if I do make more, then hello, yes ma'am, and if I don't, then I don't. But I'm gonna budget for my salary to be $4,000 for the month, which is only like a $20 increase from my normal. And your girl is over, she's fine. She is perfectly fine with that. If I do make more, then, you know, we get more. But if not, then I'm great with just making the $4,000, and that's realistic to me. My rental income is still gonna be $600. I am budgeting $600, but guys, for January, I am planning to get a second roommate. So with the new year coming and I have these days off from work, I'm basically going to be cleaning up my house, cleaning up stuff, and then getting my room ready to be rented and moving out all the things that needs to be moved from where it's at now to make sure that this happens. So that is a new thing which I am planning on happening, but it hasn't happened yet, and I don't want to, you know, what is it? Check my eggs before they cash my egg before they hatch, basically. So because it hasn't happened yet, I'm not gonna include it on here, but that is my projection, and then we will see in the actual like what exactly your girl did. Okay, so oh my gosh, y'all, my mortgage is still $1410.72, and the reason it's still $1410.72 was because I was supposed to, a long time ago, after I completed my insurance update, I was supposed to send a message to my insurance people to have them change it to see the reduced amount of this, but I did not do it. So, you know, this is not my fault, because girl, why you ain't do it? If I had done it, then I would have had the opportunity to use that money. But guess who didn't do it? You know, like Boo Boo the Fool, this girl. So in January, I will be paying this $1410.72. Well, baby, reduce me. Okay. So next is my HOA, and normally I do pay $50, but y'all, I have a one-time fee for my HOA, so I'm actually gonna pay $100 to them because, child, I need to get my house power washed, and I haven't gotten power washed, and so I got a one-time fee, and yeah, y'all. So it's $100 for January is what I'm budgeting, which is what it's supposed to be. Boom, bada bang, baby. All right. So, child, and did you know that if like you don't complete what you're supposed to complete, then they can put a lien on your house? I said the ghetto, okay, the ghetto. Anyways, it is what it is. The things you know, the things you learn when you get a home ownership. Excuse me, and when you get into an HOA and all those, like, it's crazy. I put $17.50 towards Patreon because that's where I get my mentoring stuff. $66.73 is still pest control. They haven't sent me anything to say that they are increasing it or changing it for 2024. So fingers crossed it stays the same, child. Internet is $98.38. Again, haven't gotten anything to say they're increasing or changing it. I was gonna try to reduce this, y'all, but if I try to reduce it, then like the speed of the internet reduces, not the amount of internet usage that's available, which throws me off, and it's ghetto, but whatever. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna change from this company. I think the other company that's out here, if I'm not mistaken, is AT&T. But I really don't be messing with AT&T. I know who have them because they did me dirty one time, and I'm the type, baby, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me once, can't fool me again. You feel me? Like, My Driven Elite is $25, and I haven't been back to my gym yet because I need to pay for my membership from last month. But I did pay the $25 towards my credit card, so it just needs to go be charged to my credit card. But I updated my credit card, so that's why it wasn't charged. So, yeah, y'all. Merrick is still $200. I am not changing that. Maybe, but it's a far maybe. ADT Security, I don't remember what this was, actually. I know most of my bills out of my head, but see, because ADT Security is not my girl, I think she $53.91 or something like that. My bills don't really change. It's more my cash envelope, and if I, yes, $53.91. And if I like mess up, then that's when they change, you know? Or if I have to get another expense, and that's when they change. But ADT Security is $53.91. That's what we budgeting for. My Navy Federal, I'm budgeting $200 for that. That's what I usually budget for the month. But $200 goes to that, and then if I pay additional, then I pay additional, and that's cute. Apicare is still $8.55. They didn't tell me that they were going to do any increase, child, because you know, everything going up now. Electricity, I think I'm going to reduce how much electricity is, because for the last couple of months, For the last couple of months, y'all, my electricity bill has not really gone above a certain amount. Like, it hasn't gone above 150, I want to say. I don't even think it's gone above 130, if I'm not mistaken. Like, let me go and look at I'm looking at my bills history now, guys. That's why, like, this is real time. It went to, okay, so in September, it was 142. Yeah, September, it adjusted. But for the rest of the year, it's been, like, the same. So I'm going to reduce my electric bill for the new year. I'm going to reduce it from 180 to 150. That's what I'm gonna do, and leave that in there, because it was like 3-4 months ago, like when I initially got a roommate, then that's when my bill increased. But other than that, like, it's been consistently pretty decent. So yeah, my car payment is still gonna stay at $401. Y'all, this is, I'm really hoping to pay off my credit card this year, because it's the smaller balance. But to get my car payment down to like $5,000, and right now I'm at 11,000, almost, I think 11,000, almost 11,500. So to get down to 5,000 means that I have to put $6,000 into it. But I'm really hoping I can do that, and that is if I pay off my credit card and then, you know, have things available to use. So yeah, Apple One was reduced. The what's it called? Oh girl, I was like, what is that? The Apple bill one is $60.99, but baby, you know that's not what they pay. Like, my Apple Care is $7.99, but $8.55 comes up because of taxes or whatever. So my Apple One bills comes out and it's $60.99, but what they actually charge, let me see if I see what they actually charge. They charge $18.18, y'all, $18.18. So it got reduced from $24.41 to $18.18 now, because baby child, they was gonna increase it. So I had family care, I had the Apple One for the family plan, and I had it for Apple TV, Apple Music, something else, whatever. And I was like, none of my family used all of this other stuff, and we all use the music. So we're gonna go back to just using Apple Music. And so that's what I reduced it to just Apple Music, and that's why it's now reduced to $18.18. Because they was thinking about increasing the child, and I was like, no, the wrong one. Okay. Also for my water bill, I'm gonna reduce my water bill to $90, because ain't nobody using this. Like, my water fluctuates from like $60 to $80. Like, that's the fluctuation for my water bill. So that's why I'm reducing it now from my electricity from 180 to 150, because I'm usually within the 120 to 150 range, mostly on the 120 side. And then for my water, I'm usually on the 60 to 75. I want to say like a max. I think 75 is probably like the maximum I've used. And so that's why I'm like, girl, you have never gone above $2.90. So that's what I'm gonna leave in my bank account for me to basically use and spend and all those jazz. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the calculations. I'm gonna add all these numbers up. Okay. So my total bills for January is projected to be $2,839.97. That is my projection of bills for the month of January, which is fine. It's not that bad, I want to say. So when we take that out of $4,600 minus $2,839.97, that leaves me with $1,760. Come on, girl, focus. $1,760.03. So back up, baby, what you say? Saving challenges, I'm expecting about, I'm gonna go 500 for saving challenges, and then for sinking funds I'm gonna do So let's minus 500 from that 17 is gonna leave me at 12. Sinking funds, I'm gonna estimate a for cash envelopes, I'm gonna estimate 550 because my cash envelope shouldn't change that much. And then for sinking funds, it's gonna be 71003. So this is gonna be the total amount of $1,710.03. And so that is what I'm estimating for my budget binders. My cash envelope at 550, my sinking funds at 710, and my saving challenges at 500. Okay, and so my income source, I'm just making sure that, okay, so my income source is gonna be $4,600 for the month of January. My expense is going to be $2,839.97. That's the estimate. My budget binders is going to be 1710.03, and then that will leave me zero based as we do. So that in all is my January budget. That is all the things that we should be looking forward to then. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to transition to this book right here, and I'm just gonna use this book to show you guys all of the cash envelopes and sinking funds that I will be accounting for in 2024, child, because baby, we got to make some adjustments to the budget for the upcoming year because we have different priorities. And so let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so like I said, my mom gave me this book, which is super cute, y'all, super cute. And so I am going to, wow, I really love it. I am going to be using it to show you guys what I'm going to be having as my budget binder / envelopes / all the things of 2024. Okay, so right, let's put that back there. So the first thing, these are my budget binders / envelopes. So that's what I'm gonna name this here. So or do I want to name them? Actually no, it's all gonna be, it's gonna binders and envelopes. Okay, so let me zoom y'all in some more so y'all can see what's going on. Okay, so these are gonna be what this is. So my budget binder and envelopes. So the first one, of course, is gonna be my cash envelope. So I'm gonna put a little star, cash envelopes. Okay, so my first cash envelopes, of course, is gonna be groceries. My second one is gonna be gas. My third is gonna be allowance. My fourth is gonna be toiletries. My fifth is gonna be household. And my sixth is gonna be hair care. Okay, and then so these are my cash envelopes that will be used in 2024. These are all the oldie but goodies, I think, except for like one. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like one thing is missing from here. I don't remember what though. Which envelope is missing, you all? Let me see real quick. The envelope that is missing, actually, that looks like all of them. That looks like all the envelopes that we'll be using. Yep, that's all the envelopes. The only thing that I will add in the cash envelope is gonna be back to bank. And not because it's a cash envelope, but because I need it to be somewhere so I can send it back to the bank. The money that needs to go back to the bank can go there. Okay, so those are my cash envelopes of 2024. Now we are going to do the sinking funds of 2024. Okay, and this is where it gets spicy, child. It gets spicy. Maybe maybe not that much, but okay. So my first one is gonna be an oldie but goodie, which is car maintenance. Okay, my second one is gonna be an oldie but goodie and just use girl, which is travel. My third is gonna be, this one always throws me off. Actually, I'm gonna remove this from this section. I'm gonna remove this from this section because it's in another section and it just makes sense. So my third for this section is gonna be clothing. My fourth is going to be car insurance. Yes, y'all, I'm making an envelope for car insurance. So even if I don't have the total amount of car insurance, at least I'll have some. So my fourth one is car insurance. My fifth one is going to be my birthday. My birthday. So that's my fifth one. My sixth one is gonna be family birthday. Okay. Seventh is gonna be goodie, oldie but goodie, which is our emergency fund, because child, hello somebody. It's gonna be our emergency fund. And then the last but not least, but also new, is going to be home maintenance, y'all. After being told that your girl needs to get her house power washed, you say, you know what, fool me once, shame on you, but fool me twice, it ain't happening. So I'm making a home maintenance fund, which is different from household. Household is the inside stuff, home maintenance is the outside, and obviously all the maintenance of the home. So those are my sinking funds for 2024. We added 2 new ones into our sinking funds. We removed Christmas from this because if you guys watch the 2024 saving challenges, then you know that Christmas is going to be with the saving challenges. And speaking of that, let's go down to the next binder, which is gonna be our saving challenge binder. So this one is our saving challenges. I am doing a saving challenges binder because I do have a couple things. Okay, so the first one is the one that I'm currently doing, which you guys know, which is the 10 of a kind challenge. Okay, the next one that your girl will be doing is the holiday challenge. And all of these challenges, you guys can go and watch my 2024 saving challenges video, and you guys can see all the ones that I said I'm going to be doing, breaking all of them things down. Okay, the next one is going to be the Christmas challenge. Christmas challenge. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a good time. I enjoyed Christmas, y'all. I loved my vacation because I went to Canada to see my family, spent the entire Christmas and everything with them, kissed on babies, loved on people, ate some good food. Y'all, I'm fat and I'm married. And that's what happened. And so, yeah, Christmas for me was great. And, you know, it was just a beautiful thing. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is the penny challenge as well. And then I'm also going to be completing the 100 envelope challenge. And then the last challenge I'm going to do, which you guys are not aware of, but I am doing at a later date because I want to complete these ones first, is the credit card challenge. Okay, so those are my 6 primary saving challenges that I will be contributing to next year, and I am super excited. This one is almost done. The holiday challenge is about to begin because it starts off with the new year. So does the Christmas challenge, so does the penny challenge, and the 100 envelope challenge I've been doing, so not too far off. And then the credit card challenge is new and unknown. You guys aren't aware of it, but I am aware of what it is. And so I'm going to be doing that later on in the year. But yeah, y'all, these are my saving challenges for my saving challenge binder. The only one that would not have a envelope is the 100 envelope challenge, and that's simply because I do have this binder already that I started using that has all of my money for my 100 envelope challenge. So I do not, want to put, I'm not going to put that in there because yeah, that is going to reduce the things. Now, if you guys notice over my sinking funds, and if you've been here for a good time, baby, and a long time, then you know that one other sinking funds is missing from here, and that is my 1 month ahead challenge. Y'all, I had to count to make sure we're good. So that is a new binder that I'm making, is the 1 month ahead binder. Okay, my 1 month ahead binder, I had to separate it. It kind of helps with the emergency fund, but I wanted to make it specific for itself because it's going to be towards specific things. I have specific bills that this is for, and that's only what it's going to be for and what's going to be in here. So that's why I created a separate binder for them to get my life together. Y'all, it's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. So the first envelope in my 1 month ahead is gonna be my mortgage. Y'all, I am saving to make sure that I have 1 month of mortgage, but baby, you know, it is what it is. The next thing that I'm doing for my 1 month ahead is gonna be electricity, and I'm honestly probably electricity, your girl gotta make sure she can spell. I'm honestly gonna probably do like the 180 that I used to do for it. I know that I reduced it for January, as you guys can see, but I'm most likely gonna do the 180 that I usually do, or I'm gonna do 200 because again, I'm gonna be calculating for having an additional roommate. So that is electricity, as well as the second envelope. The third envelope that I'm going to be doing, because you know, if you have electricity, got to have water. Okay, so water is the next one, and water would probably increase. Usually my old budget was 120. I'm most likely going to increase water to 150 as the estimate of what I'm trying to have in this envelope. After water is going to be the internet. After water is gonna be the internet, and so internet is $98.38 because you guys just saw my budget, but I'm gonna do $100. Ain't nobody got no time for cents, for dollars and cents. Okay, we only working in dollars, so I'm gonna make these all even, and that's what we're aiming for. And then my, what's it called, the next one that I'm gonna do is ADT security, and that one, as you guys can see, was $53.91, but your girl's gonna do $55 because ain't nobody got some. And then last but not least is my HOA. Okay, so most of these, if not all of these, is literally what is necessary for my house. That's what my 1 month ahead binder is. If you compare it to what my January budget was, let me find it, y'all. If you compare it to my January budget that I just did, the only thing that's missing is Patreon, Pest Control, Driven Elite, Merrick, my Navy Fed credit card, Apple Care and Apple One. So let me tell you why I for my, let me zoom out a little bit, it'll make so much more sense. So let me tell you why my 1 month ahead binder only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are my must. Like if I don't pay these, then to be specific, stuff hits the fan. Okay, if I don't pay my HOA, they're gonna put this lien on my house, and I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be playing games with nobody. It's 2024. I'm minding my business and I'm minding it well. I ain't got time for them to be doing all this and do legal action and all those. I ain't got no, girl. So I'm gonna get my stuff together, but that's why HOA is in here, because y'all not about to play me. Not after I made this investment and is investing, child. No. So that's why I did that. ADT security, secure, okay, security investment, okay, so that's why ADT security is on here, point blank and period. Internet, baby, we just gotta get internet. I ain't gotta eat. That's a lie. I do gotta eat, because one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat. But internet, I upload on here on YouTube, but it's, I don't know, for entertainment purposes too, like, please. So that's why I have internet on here. Water is self-explanatory because I'm going to use it every day. Electricity is self-explanatory because I'm going to use it every day, using it right now, making this video. And then mortgage, because baby girl is not getting out of her house, okay? So I need to have these 6 bills ready to be paid for 1 month ahead. And hopefully, you know, increase it to 2, 3, 6, 12, 24, whatever those are. But those months ahead, you know, stuff. So I didn't put Patreon in here because that is a subscription that I like but don't need. Pest control is necessary, but I think I could live without it. But it doesn't mean that it can't go in here, but just at a later date. It just wasn't on my list of most important things to put in there, and that's literally what I put in here now, because I don't want to do too much where I overwhelm myself. And so yeah, the internet is there. Driven Elite is a gym. It's a subscription. It's a gym subscription, so that was necessary. America's my dad in Jamaica. Love him, but he's not a necessity for my life here in America. He is overseas, and if shit should hit the fan and I just don't have funds, then unfortunately this would be one of the things that gets cut, because again, I have to be responsible for my life in America. And it's not to be rude, because I do, you know, love my dad and want to take care of him, but the reality is the reality, right? ADT security, because I want to protect my investment, which this is not necessarily a need either. This is just a good to have, so that if there's any smoke, if there's any fire, if there's any burglary, then all of those things, my ADT security system, it tracks all that. Name Fed credit card, I don't plan to have this credit card. Once I pay this off, then your girl is good. So work in progress to pay off this credit card so that we don't have it, and it's not a 1 month ahead bill, right? So AppleCare, nice to have, not needed. Car payment, we hoping to have that paid off too. Like, in my head, I looked forward in the sense that my credit card and my car were both paid off, and so they would not be needed in my 1 month ahead bill. And then Apple One subscription, it's Apple Music for family, like it, love it, not necessary. So those are my bills, or those are my 1 month ahead, and how I factored in what was necessary to me. And so if you guys make a binder and you want to do that, that's how you do that as well. So that's it, guys. That's the video. Those are my budget binders and envelopes of 2024, and how I chose them and why I chose them. This is different for everyone. Some people don't own a home, so your bills is going to be different. Baby, you won't need this home maintenance fund, you know, and you just be paying rent. And then some people will be paying rent, and you know, they may have something else they want to put it towards. You know, they might be saving for, you know, I don't know, like a game, like a PS5 or something, and so they can have like a PS5 fund if they're saving for that. But I am not in any need of anything, which, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus, God, and everyone that is above, that I am not in the need pile. I'm just in the wants right now, and so because of my wants, I am making sure that these budget binders are specific to the needs that I have, and so that I can live my life like knowing that I'm taking care of business and minding my business. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's the video. It was a long one, but I hope you guys, you know, got something out of it and you guys are able to set up your budget binder and see what your girl is doing for 2024. Okay, because child, January is what, 3 days away, and it's waiting for nobody, right? So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because the binder obviously wanted to be here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your 2 cents, which is your comment, down below. And I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all, I can't say I'm going to see y'all tomorrow because Vlogmas is over. Oh, did y'all enjoy Vlogmas? Let me know. I was so proud of myself. I completed 25 days of videos back to back to back. And I promise you, some days I was like, y'all, I'm just going to have to miss today. And I was like, no, Anik, no. And so, yeah, I made those videos being honest. And then, yeah, I feel proud and I feel accomplished for saying that I was going to do something. And then I did it. And then it all came together and I did 25 days, and while doing that I was able to spend it with my family, so those were great. It was wonderful. So I'm really proud of myself. I have so much plans for 2024 with this channel, making it better, making my budget better, doing better. And so yeah, it's gonna be some changes and some upgrades. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Your support has been great. Okay, telling me about myself, because baby, we need honesty. And so yeah, but that's it, y'all. I'm rambling right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, subscribe, like, leave a comment, aka your 2 cents, down in the comment box, and I will see y'all on the next video, y'all. Bye.
How you wanna do it? How you wanna get it? I'm out that, out of my mind. Can't even talk, can't even walk. Bad little thing.